Hello friends, welcome to the channel. In this video we will be solving this reasoning puzzle, and based on this we will answer these three questions. You should pause this video and try to solve this puzzle. Let's walk through the solution. It says 7 persons A, B, C, D, E, F and G were born on the same date and in the same month but in different years: 1954, 1962, 1973, 1988, 1999, 2007 and 2018, not necessarily in the same order. Age is to be calculated with respect to the base year 2026. The ages of C and B are perfect cubes of natural numbers. So in this puzzle we have to figure out the birth years of the given 7 persons. To do so, since there are 7 persons, first we will draw a grid with 7 rows. Now in the first column we will write down the birth years of these persons. Now we will very quickly calculate the age of the persons born in these birth years by keeping the base year to be 2026. To calculate the age of the first person, we can in our mind subtract very quickly 54 from 100 and add 26 to the result. So finally we will get 72. We should be able to do this calculation in our mind very quickly, and with practice we should be able to do that. Now observe that there is a gap of 8 between 54 and 62. So here 64 must come. Further there is a gap of 11 between 62 and 73. So this number must be 53. Further there is a gap of 15 between 73 and 88. So this number must be 38. Further there is a gap of 11 between 88 and 99. So this number must be 27. Now for someone born in 2007, their age must be 19 years. And further for someone born in 2018, their age must be 8 years. So it's said that the ages of C and B are perfect cubes of natural numbers. Now observe that there are 3 ages in our puzzle which are cubes of natural numbers. One is 64, then we have 27, and then we have 8. If we assume the age of C to be 64, then B can be either 27 years old or B can be either 8 years old. If we assume age of C to be 27 years old, then B can be either 64 years old or B can be either 8 years old. If we assume age of C to be 8 years, then B can be either 64 years or B can be 27 years. Based on the possible combination of the ages of C and B, we have made 6 cases here. So, we'll name the cases accordingly. Now, it says the age difference between C and A is 11 years. If we observe our case 1, A must be 53 years old. Similarly, in case 2 also A must be 53 years old. Now, if we observe case 3, A must be 38 years old. Similarly, in case 4 also A must be 38 years old. In our case 5, A must be 19 years old. And similarly in case 6 also A must be 19 years old. Further it says 3 persons are born between A and F. Now, if you observe our case 1, F must be 8 years old. If we observe our case 2, there is no vacant position available for F, so we will eliminate this case. Similarly, we can eliminate our case 3 as well as our case 4 and case 5 as well. Now in our case 6, we can see that F must be 64 years old. Further it says D is 34 years older than G. Now if we see our vacant positions left in our case 1, if we add 19 to 32, we get 53. That position is already occupied by A. Further, if we add 32 to 38, we get 72. Now this is a possible combination. Since D is older than G, G must be 38 years old and D must be 72 years old. Similarly, in our case 6 as well, G must be 38 years old and D must be 72 years old. Observe that in our case 1 and case 6, only one vacant position is left. So that will be occupied by E. Now, finally it says the age difference between B and A is more than 20 years. If you observe our case 1, the age difference between B and A is 26 years. And if you observe our case 6, the age difference between B and A is 8 years, which is less than 20 years. So we will eliminate this case. So we are only left with case 1, which is the correct order for the given conditions. Now let's answer the questions. The first question says, what is the age difference between E and G? Now, in our order, E is 19 years old and G is 38 years old. So, clearly the age difference between E and G is 19 years. Therefore, C is the correct option here. Second, it says, who among the following was born in 2018? Clearly, it is F, who is born in 2018. So, A is the correct option here. Further, it says, how many persons are older than F? Now, if we observe our order, clearly there are 6 persons that are older than F. Therefore, here A is the correct answer. So we have successfully answered all the questions. I hope you like this video. Thank you.